to start with showing you this. What are these?
Book. This is books.
Books.
This is books.
Okay,
Book.
books. But what type
Books.
of books? Are these encyclopedias, dictionaries? What type of books? Science books or what? For example.
Mm, cuentos.
Tale book.
Tale.
Okay.
Histories?
Tale book.
Yes. Storybooks or fairy tales or just these are storybooks, let's say short storybooks. Okay, simple books that could be for children, for instance. All right, because they are short stories mostly. Now, my question is, do you have English books at home?
Oh.
Mm.
No.
In English, no.
In English,
Not in
no.
English. Okay, so I see Janet saying yes. Okay, so
Yes.
Janet, what type of books do you have at home? In
Not
English?
those ones. Well, they're not mine. They're my little son. He's seventh grade, so he got some chapters book.
Okay, so those are his books that he reads. What about you?
Yes.
Do you have books that you read that are not related to your job?
But they're more Spanish, yes.
Not in English.
No, no in English.
Okay, what about you, Susana? Do you have any English books that you read that you could read at home?
Oh,
Yeah, I have someone, but ya los leí.
You have already read them. All right. Okay, cool. Janet, you were going to say something?
yes, I got a couple from Joel Austin, but they are in English.
Have you read
I
them?
read them.
Okay.
I already read them in the past.
Okay. All right. So listen, it is not necessary to have a book like this physically. Okay. It's better because you can take it everywhere, you know, but it is not necessary to have one of these books like these, like that are, you know, published, because we have internet and we all have computers. Okay. We all have devices and we all have internet connection. So the reason I'm showing you this is because my expectation is for you to start reading short stories and understanding those short stories. Okay, so I'm going to, for next class, we are going to start reading one story all together first, but then you are going to be assigned different stories. Okay, and so to check comprehension, because I want to know if you understood what you are reading, if you understood what you read or not. Okay, so if you don't have books that you can read and that you can choose, so first I'm gonna send you links to books online so you can read them. Okay? So, but then I want you to choose what you want to read. That's what I want. I want you to choose what you want to read depending on your interest. Okay, but we're gonna go in baby steps on this. So first of all, I will choose one for everyone, but then I'm going to give you options, and eventually I would like you to choose your own in the book that you would prefer. Okay, now my advice is, whenever you can, buy books in English, and my suggestion is start with short story books. Short story books for children are easy to understand, easier because they have a lot of pictures. And then you can figure out if the vocabulary is simple, okay, so for you to understand, and it has pictures that help you with the comprehension of a passage, okay? So this is what you should be getting. So whenever you can have the opportunity to buy books like these, go ahead and buy them. Okay, that's going to be a good inversion, because once you read it, it doesn't mean like I have already read it, like the ones in Spanish. I have already read it. What's next? So, but the ones in English, since you are learning a new language, they are going to be useful for so many more years because you can recycle. So, ya lo leyeron en inglés, ok, ya le hice ya todo, pero no lo botan porque les puedes volver a servir, porque el inglés práctica se olvida. So, after a long time, you can read the book again and see if you understand it better. Incluso pueden ver si recuerdan cómo era la historia. So, es diferente en inglés que en español. So, that's why my suggestion is always do your best to get something to read in English. And my suggestion is start with baby steps. Start with storybooks like this, simple, like the ones that are made for children. Buy those for you, okay? Les recomiendo que no se aventuren a comprarse libros más complicados para leer o
Sherlock
novelas en
Holmes.
inglés, porque todavía no están al nivel como para entender novelas enteras en inglés, pero sí short stories.